We would like to get a better chance for the women entrepreneurs and women investors in the market to improve the rate of women participants of the market.
We can provide you necessarily professional guidance to achieve your dreams.
For the third year in a row, we put together an intensive mentoring program in business development, investor hunting, teaching, etc. for gender-diverse startups to really move the needle.
I thought it was very inspiring to hear all the different ideas and also feel the energy in the room of women that just really, want to change things and, want to kind of kickstart their businesses.
Probably start local and have a focus and a niche, but always think big.
About what's in their food,
like
right chances.
You always have friends and coaches who can tell you if you're wrong, how you can build your company so that it rests on solid foundations.
I find the whole event is one of the most important and progressive events in this whole space.
The whole thing is about taking the risk for the high premium.
I would like to encourage women to stand up for themselves, for their dreams.
You have to take the term sheet seriously, even if it's non-binary.
As part of the competition, teams from across Europe have had the opportunity to meet with the startup community here in Budapest.
Our mission as a company is to create earning opportunities for women.
I've been myself a female entrepreneur starting my own business. I could have really used that kind of support, what we are trying to give these female funders today.
It's just great to be out here, to be considered for a partnership with Avon and really getting to meet everyone who's coming to attend the pitch.
I'm really very surprised and delighted to be here.
Emotions are going and it is a challenge.
To be a finalist here is really, just awesome.
I think in the pitches today I'm hoping to see passion, drive, determination and something I've never seen before.
I definitely run out of time. It's so hard when you run your company and you have to fit everything into 3 minutes.
I have no expectations. Let's just see what happens.
I was amazed by the quality of the teams that came through across the board. The bar, I think, was raised. It was the highest standard ever. Women were showing how powerful they could be in deep tech, in deep science, and really confounding expectations of what female founders do.
The advice I'd give to women who are thinking of starting their own business is to do it and to keep doing it and not to give up.
It is probably one of the most challenging things I've ever done in my entire life.
And search for really nice mentors that understand what you want.
It's something truly wonderful, the technology and the research behind it, which is Genetica Plus.
What really got us excited was having a winner that was addressing a really critical need in depression, medication, and predicting how medicine was going to work, whilst very cleverly thinking about how they were going to commercialise that idea.
It's a solution that she's trying to solve for women and men that are going through a very difficult time in their lives, suffering from cancer. So Jennifer, congratulations.
This is the best news ever, I can't quite get over it.
We would like to get a better chance for the women entrepreneurs and women investors in the market to improve the rate of women participants of the market.
We can provide you the necessarily professional guidance to achieve your dreams.
For the third year in a row, we put together an intensive mentoring program in business development, investor hunting, teaching, etc. for gender diverse startups to really move the needle.
I thought it was very inspiring to hear all the different ideas and also feel the energy in the room of women that just really want to change things and want to kind of kickstart their businesses.
Probably start local and have a focus and a niche, but always think big.
About what's in their food and why.
You always have friends and coaches who can tell you if you're wrong, how you can build your company so that it rests on solid foundations.
I find the whole event is one of the most important and progressive events in this whole space.
The whole thing is about taking the risk for the high premium.
I would like to encourage women to stand up for themselves, for their dreams, and fake it until they make it.
You have to take the term sheet seriously, even if it's non-binary.
As part of the competition, teams from across Europe have had the opportunity to meet with the startup community here in Budapest.
Baby rabbit.
Our mission as a company is to create earning opportunities for women.
I've been myself a female entrepreneur starting my own business. I could have really used that kind of support, what we are trying to give these female funders today.
It's just great to be out here, to be considered for a partnership with Avon and really getting to meet everyone who's coming to attend the pitch.
I'm really very surprised and delighted to be here.
Emotions are going, and it is a challenge.
To be a finalist here is really, well, just awesome.
I think in the pitches today, I'm hoping to see passion, drive, determination, and something I've never seen before.
I definitely ran out of time. It's so hard when you run your company and you have to fit everything into 3 minutes.
I have no expectations. Let's just see what happens.
I was amazed by the quality of the teams that came through across the board. The bar, I think, was raised. It was the highest standard ever. Women were showing how powerful they could be in deep tech, in deep science, and really confounding expectations of what female founders do.
The advice I'd give to women who are thinking of starting their own business is to do it and to keep doing it and not to give up.
It is probably one of the most challenging things I've ever done in my entire life.
And search for really nice mentors that understand what you want.
It's something truly wonderful, the technology and the research behind it, which is Genetica Plus.
What really got us excited was having a winner that was addressing a really critical need in depression medication and predicting how medicine was going to work, whilst very cleverly thinking about how they were going to commercialise that idea.
It's a solution that she's trying to solve for women and men that are going through a very difficult time in their lives, suffering from cancer. So Jennifer, congratulations.
This is the best news ever. I can't quite get over it. This is the best news ever. I can't quite get over it.
We would like to get a better chance for the women entrepreneurs and women investors in the market to improve the rate of women participants of the market.
We can provide you the necessarily professional guidance to achieve your dreams.
For the third year in a row, we put together an intensive mentoring program in business development, investor hunting, teaching, etc. for gender diverse startups to really move the needle.
I thought it was very inspiring to hear all the different ideas and also feel the energy in the room of women that just really want to change things and want to kind of kickstart their businesses.
Probably start local and have a focus and a niche, but always think big.
About what's in their food,
Like
right?
You always have friends and coaches who can tell you if you're wrong, how you can build your company so that it rests on solid foundations.
I find the whole event is one of the most important and progressive events in this whole space.
The whole thing is about taking the risk for the high premium.
I would like to encourage women to stand up for themselves, for their dreams, and fake it until they make it.
You have to take the term sheet seriously, even if it's non-binary.
As part of the competition, teams from across Europe have had the opportunity to meet with the startup community here in Budapest.
Baby rabbit.
I'm dreaming wide awake. This is the life I make. I don't need a holiday to make me feel this way. Listen up, take a chance. You can sing, you can dance, you can live like there's no tomorrow. Give it time and you'll find there's a groove, there's a rhyme. Move along and the rest will follow.
Our mission as a company is to create earning opportunities for women.
I've been myself a female entrepreneur starting my own business. I could have really used that kind of support, what we are trying to give these female funders today.
It's just great to be out here, to be considered for a partnership with Avon and really getting to meet everyone who's coming to attend the pitch.
I'm really very surprised and delighted to be here.
Emotions are going, and it is a challenge.
To be a finalist here is really, well, just awesome.
I think in the pitches today, I'm hoping to see passion, drive, determination, and something I've never seen before.
I definitely ran out of time. It's so hard when you run your company and you have to fit everything into 3 minutes.
I have no expectations. Let's just see what happens.
I was amazed by the quality of the teams that came through across the board. The bar, I think, was raised. It was the highest standard ever. Women were showing how powerful they could be in deep tech, in deep science, and really confounding expectations of what female founders do.
The advice I'd give to women who are thinking of starting their own business is to do it and to keep doing it and not to give up.
It is probably one of the most challenging things I've ever done in my entire life.
And search for really nice mentors that understand what you want.
It's something.
Hey, I'm Charlotte Shabi, founder of Nolimba.
The technology and the research behind it, which is Genetica Plus.
What really got us excited was having a winner that was addressing a really critical need in depression medication and predicting how medicine was going to work, whilst very cleverly thinking about how they were going to commercialise that idea.
It's a solution that she's trying to solve for women and men that are going through a very difficult time in their lives, suffering from cancer. So Jennifer, congratulations.
This is the best news ever. I can't quite get over it.
Igen, Charlotte Charlie. Ja. Az a neve a What's Your Plan-nak, vagy Princess San Diego. Ciao, Feliana. Ja, itt van. Ja, ő volt rózsaszín ruhában. Jó.
Dreaming wide awake. This is the life I make. I don't need a holiday to make me feel this way. Listen up, take a chance. You can sing, you can dance, you can live like there's no tomorrow. Give it time and you'll find there's a groove, there's a rhyme. Move along and the rest will follow. I want you to know
mission as a company is to create earning opportunities for women.
I've been myself a female entrepreneur starting my own business. I could have really used that kind of support what we are trying to give these female founders today.
It's just great to be out here, to be considered for a partnership with Avon and really getting to meet everyone who's coming to attend the pitch.
I'm really very surprised and delighted to be here.
Emotions are going, and it is a challenge.
To be a finalist here is really, well, just awesome.
I think in the pictures today, I'm hoping to see passion, drive, determination, and something I've never seen before.
I definitely ran out of time. It's so hard when you run your company and...
Sorry everybody, we are going to be 20 minutes late. There is a huge traffic jam in the city and the jury members couldn't arrive in time. So sorry about that. I'm going to leave this stream open so you don't have to do anything, but you've got 20 more minutes to prepare or to have some refreshments, and see you back here in 20 minutes. Thank you.
Our mission as a company is to create earning opportunities for women.
I've been myself a female entrepreneur starting my own business. I could have really used that kind of support what we are trying to give these female founders today.
It's just great to be out here, to be considered for a partnership with Avon and really getting to meet everyone who's coming to attend the pitch.
I'm really very surprised and delighted to be here.
Emotions are going, and it is a challenge.
To be a finalist here is really, well, just awesome.
I think in the pictures today, I'm hoping to see passion, drive, determination, and something I've never seen before.
I definitely ran out of time. It's so hard when you run your company and you have to fit everything into 3 minutes.
I have no expectations. Let's just see what happens.
I was amazed by the quality of the teams that came through across the board. The bar, I think, was raised. It was the highest standard ever. Women were showing how powerful they could be in deep tech, in deep science, and really confounding expectations of what female founders do.
The advice I'd give to women who are thinking of starting their own business is to do it and to keep doing it and not to give up.
It is probably one of the most challenging things I've ever done in my entire life.
And search for really nice mentors that understand what you want.
It's something truly wonderful, the technology and the research behind it, which is Genetica Plus.
What really got us excited was having a winner that was addressing a really critical need in depression medication and predicting how medicine was going to work, whilst very cleverly thinking about how they were going to commercialise that idea.
It's a solution that she's trying to solve for women and men that are going through a very difficult time in their lives, suffering from cancer. So Jennifer, congratulations.
This is the best news ever. I can't quite get over it.
We would like to get a better chance for the women entrepreneurs and women investors in the market to improve the rate of women participants of the market.
We can provide you the necessarily professional guidance to achieve your dreams.
For the third year in a row, we put together an intensive mentoring program in business development, investor hunting, pitching, etc. for gender diverse startups to really move the needle.
I thought it was very inspiring to hear all the different ideas and also feel the energy in the room of women that just really want to change things and want to kind of kickstart their businesses.
Probably start local and have a focus and a niche, but always think big.
About what's in their food,
like
right?
You always have friends and coaches who can tell you if you're wrong, how you can build your company so that it rests on solid foundations.
I find the whole event is one of the most important and progressive events in this whole space.
The whole thing is about taking the risk for the high premium.
I would like to encourage women to stand up for themselves, for their dreams, and fake it until they make it.
You have to take the term sheet seriously, even if it's non-binary.
As part of the competition, teams from across Europe have had the opportunity to meet with the startup community here in Budapest.
Baby rider.
Our mission as a company is to create earning opportunities for women.
I've been myself a female entrepreneur starting my own business. I could have really used that kind of support, what we are trying to give these female funders today.
It's just great to be out here, to be considered for a partnership with Avon and really getting to meet everyone who's coming to attend the pitch.
I'm really very surprised and delighted to be here.
Emotions are going, and it is a challenge.
To be a finalist here is really, well, just awesome.
I think in the pitches today, I'm hoping to see passion, drive, determination, and something I've never seen before.
I definitely ran out of time. It's so hard when you run your company and you have to fit everything into 3 minutes.
I have no expectations. Let's just see what happens.
I was amazed by the quality of the teams that came through across the board. The bar, I think, was raised. It was the highest standard ever. Women were showing how powerful they could be in deep tech, in deep science, and really confounding expectations of what female founders do.
The advice I'd give to women who are thinking of starting their own business is to do it and to keep doing it and not to give up.
It is probably one of the most challenging things I've ever done in my entire life.
And search for really nice mentors that understand what you want.
It's something truly wonderful, the technology and the research behind it, which is Genetico Plus.
What really got us excited was having a winner that was addressing a really critical need in depression medication and predicting how medicine was going to work, whilst very cleverly thinking about how they were going to commercialise that idea.
It's a solution that she's trying to solve for women and men that are going through a very difficult time in their lives, suffering from cancer. So Jennifer, congratulations.
This is the best news ever, I can't quite get over it.
Suggest to every line you can use it to the save, and if we finish all of the pitch, just node, yeah, and you have to submit, but until when we finish, and that's all. Okay, cool. And if I have questions, I can ask them after the pitch, right? Or yeah, 2 minutes pitch and 4 minutes Q&A. Oh, yeah, okay. That's interesting. Okay, cool. Nice. Is everyone of these startups online? Or? No, one is here. Oh, one is here. We would like to get a better chance for the women entrepreneurs and women investors in the market to improve the rate of women participants of the market.
We can provide you the necessarily professional guidance to achieve your dreams.
For the third year in a row, we put together an intensive mentoring program in business development, investor hunting, pitching, etc. for gender diverse startups to really move the needle.
I thought it was very inspiring to hear all the different ideas and also feel the energy in the room of women that just really, want to change things and, want to kind of kickstart their businesses.
Probably start local and have a focus and a niche, but always think big.
About what's in their food,
like
why.
To always have friends and coaches who can tell you if you're wrong, how you can build your company so that it rests on solid foundations.
I find the whole event is one of the most important and progressive events in this whole space.
The whole thing is about taking the risk for the high premium.
I would like to encourage women to stand up for themselves, for their dreams, and fake it until they make it.
You have to take the term sheet seriously, even if it's non-binary.
As part of the competition, teams from across Europe have had the opportunity to meet with the startup community here in Budapest.
Baby rabbit.
So, welcome everybody. We are here. We are live with the ninth series of the Women Startup Competitions Global event. This is the final with all the shortlisted teams. We are very happy to be here in Vienna, and thank you very much for letting us be here and providing us these amazing facilities. So let me welcome. This is going to be a hybrid event. We have one presenter here in person, and all the other presenters will be put on the screen online. So most of you are already here, and we've got so many people from so many different time zones. It's going to be very, very difficult. And thank you very much for making the effort, for being here and joining us for presenting. Majority of you are going to be online. Okay, I think thank you very much for being here still, because there was a huge delay, so sorry about that. We've got the jury here, so I think I would like Tamás to be the first to talk to us, because he's the organizer and leader and founder of Women Startup Competition. So Tamás, it's all yours now. You've got the microphone there somewhere. There you go.
Thank you very much. So I never imagined 10 years ago I'm starting to this kind of event and event series. Last year's it's has a lot of challenge. You know, there is a pandemic situation. All of the events go online, and now after the pandemic, everybody wants to go offline to meet each others. And now it's everybody is thinking about if we can go online, why can I meet offline? So that is a new hybrid event. It's beginning to into the market, coming into the market. That's why we are using this format presently in here also. And but it's nothing happens if you haven't any stable based a network in the background. So that's why we're using the Posi.io. That's why we find the solution where our alumni and startups and idea makers meet to the advisor and founders online beside the events or after the events. So that it's very important for us. So I'm very happy to be here in the ninth seasons of Women Startup Competition Global Final, and I'm very curious about the pitches, and we will continue to the competition series in next year with a lot of new things and possibilities into the female founders, women startups, and gender diverse startups. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, shall we introduce the jury? Yes, let's do that. Would you mind talking about a couple sentences about what you do, why you're here?
Definitely, with a pleasure. Hi everyone. Should I just come there, or it's fine from here?
Well, you're also in the camera, so it's fine.
Hi everyone. I'm very looking forward to meet and listen to all the pitches. My name is Arvisha Tala, and I'm the ambassador of Women Startup Competition in Austria and Kosovo. Basically, with Tamás and all other teams and other ambassadors all over the 12 other countries, we are trying to help women develop their ideas, support with possibilities like this to pitch their ideas and in front of very international audience, and helping them to bring the visibility inside and really power them with mentoring and workshops and help to develop further their ideas. It's a pleasure to be here as a jury today. Looking forward to listen to all of you and join everybody online. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm next, right?
Yes.
I'm Ekin Tandriverdi. I'm Innovation Manager here at the Future Health Lab. I worked as a health economist in the UK, worked a lot with startups to implement their ideas into the healthcare system, which we're doing here too. As the Future Health Lab is an innovation platform that serves as a hub for, I say, groundbreaking ideas and collaborative endeavors within the healthcare system. So together with startups, but also systemic players as the health ministry or the social insurance, to build or to implement sustainably innovation. And I welcome you all to our beautiful space here. And I'm very thrilled to be part of the jury too. I'm looking forward for all the ideas that you have and the pitches. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. This is going to be amazing. All right, let's see our sponsors. I think that's a very important part. So let's just remove. Yep. So we are mostly sponsored by Posi.io and Vienna Business Agency. So thank you very much for sponsoring everything. Okay. Can we move on to the pitches now? Great. Let's do this. You know the rules. 2 minutes for your pitches and 5 minutes for the jurors Q&A. So first off, our first startup is going to be Nolenbach, and Charlotte is already here. So she already sent us a video, but she's here. So if you'd like to present, and Charlotte, welcome on board. Welcome on stage. Hi, can we hear you?
Hi.
Can we? Yes, we can hear you. Perfect.
Can you hear me? Okay, great.
Would you like
Fantastic.
to start a presentation or anything? Do you need help with that?
Yes, absolutely. So I can start the presentation. I definitely sent you a video because I did a few tests before, and I have videos in my page that might not go so smoothly. So please don't hesitate to interrupt me if it goes very laggy, and we can switch to the video if it really doesn't work.
All right, we'll keep that. But your voice and the audio and everything your video looks pretty smooth to me. So it's
okay, perfect. Let's try.
You have to click present and choose your slides, choose a screen, or choose your window.
Yeah,
and
I'll share my screen. I'm just trying to figure out how it works. Okay, that should work. Let me know if it's working on your side.
There we go.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right.
All right, so once you start, you're going to start your time, and you've got 2 minutes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Shara Chabi, founder of Nolimba. Indonesia has so much beauty to offer, yet 70% of its total generated waste is mismanaged. People can dump their waste, burn it, or pay for a private collection service that's often too expensive. There's another solution. These people are informal collectors. Not only they don't ask people to pay for their service, but they pay people for the value of their waste. Sadly, they often lack visibility. And that's where we come into the picture. We've developed an app on an Uber-like model that connects these informal collectors to the waste generators. All users have to do is log into their account and start booking a collection. Pick the materials that they want to sell, provide a weight estimate just to give an idea to the collectors of what to expect, and that's it. Then they can just set the pickup location, move the pin on the map, and confirm their booking. The collectors will confirm on their side and go to the location and pick up the waste. We've already collected nearly 3 tons of waste over a few rounds of testing. We use the bottom-up approach where we train the users on the one hand and the collectors on the other hand. We monitor the collections, we gather feedback, and we reiterate the process again and again and again. This ensures that our solution is adapted to our target users. Our solution is highly scalable with various revenue streams from data selling, app licensing, and B2C transactional model. The waste management market is large and represents $18 billion in ASEAN countries alone. Cleantech companies are growing, but they often fail to incentivize their users. We are currently seeking $175,000 to accelerate the development of our app and to expand our B2B activity. Our team is passion-driven with expertise in business strategy as well as technology. We want to have an impact both on the environment as well as the community. If you support what we do, we would love to connect further. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll happily answer any questions that you have. Thank you.
Thank you. You were great, and you were well in your time. So I'm really happy every time I see that. Okay, so now it's time for the jury to talk. 5 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the pitch. It was very good and also very on time. I really like these kind of ideas. Generally, I think it's just not me, but everyone. So my question is, where maybe I just skipped it somehow when you presented, but where your target market is? Like, are you based on a specific market where you want, or it's like you want to scale, like starting everywhere, or you have a specific market there you want to start? And if you are going to start to the markets that are very low on a way of international internet and accessibility to the phones and everything, how are you going to manage that? Thank you.
Thank you for your question. That's a great question. So I'm currently based in Indonesia. This is where we are starting. And the reason why is because it's the second most polluting country in terms of plastic pollution in our ocean. So it's very well needed. And the systems are quite lacking or not fully optimized here. So we are starting here, but obviously our target is not only in Indonesia, that's highly scalable to Southeast Asia, African countries, South America as well, that have very similar markets, India as well, very similar markets when it comes to informal collectors that pay, households for their waste. So all of these are our target, even though we start in Indonesia. And to answer your question about the low internet penetration and, the lack of smartphones sometimes, these sort of things, that's a great question. We obviously started with this big concern in mind, and that's why we developed the app for low-end smartphones. Like, we actually made the app targeting the lower-end devices, and we did iterations and iterations. So that's the way we function, is by iterations and testing to make sure that the application is actually adapted to the target market and not just us coming out with an application that doesn't, match the need. So that's the way we approach it.
Good.
I don't know if you maybe told us this in your pitch already, but what's your USP against your competition, basically? Because you said they're lacking incentives, but what kind of incentives are we talking about?
Yes, thank you for this question. So first of all, competition is very limited. That's one first thing. The trash tech companies, as they call them, are definitely rising. But to give you an idea, right now in Indonesia, there's barely over 10 of those. And globally, it's probably around double that, but it's not many competitors. And the incentive that we're talking about is starting with money. So what these informal collectors do, which is sometimes a bit alien to the Western economies, is that they go out there and they will pay you, the customer, for the value of your waste. So usually they come with like a portable scale, and you will say, let's say I have 10 kilos of plastic here, so they double check, and they tell you, okay, so this is worth that much per kilo, therefore I will give you that much for your 10 kilos of plastic. So instead of you paying the service, you actually get money to just get rid of your waste. That's something they already do, but they do not have the optimization of their activity. So that's where our solution comes into the picture to connect them better. So that's one. Another USP that we offer, which is not at the level of the B2C part, but more on the B2B, we start tracking data, which is crucially lacking, especially in Indonesia and similar markets. And this is something that businesses want to see. A lot of them want to meet, ESG goals. And as of now, they do not know where the waste is going. They do not know the quantities that are being collected, how it's being separated. They don't know all that. So this is something that we're working on to try and trace much better and create that traceability along the line. And also, this is very valuable for research institutions, consulting companies that want to know, about the plastic leakage, about the waste generation at the scale of the villages and these sort of things. For now, there's barely any visibility. So this is a big part that we bring to the market.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the last question.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. How many people working in your team? Presently?
So presently, we are back to me, my co-founder, and our mentors. We have been working over time with over 20 people, whether it was volunteers, interns, and actual team members. But recently, we've gone down to the core team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, then the time is up. So thank you very much for joining us, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Please stay in the stream. You will be informed about the jury's decision. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's see who is next up. Next up, we are going to hear the story of Flan from Princess San Diego, and I think she's already here. Yes, I saw her. Here you go.
Hi.
Princess San Diego, welcome on stage.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay, just give me 1 second here. I'm trying to share my screen.
It's already there. Good.
Yeah. Are the slides moving?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, okay.
Good. You're ready.
Okay.
When you start, we are starting the timer too, so no worries. Good luck.
Okay. All right, I can start now. Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Princess, and I am the founder of the home-based franchise system worldwide. I started my company at home with a minimum capital of only $20. This year, we already have 700 plus franchisees in 13 countries. During the height of the pandemic last 2020, it was very unfortunate for a majority of the businesses that shut down. However, it was a time when people saw the value of our business platform where we scaled up 10 times and has welcomed almost 100 franchisees, and they were able to do the business despite the lockdowns. Since then, our business model has helped many people be successful entrepreneurs with minimal risks and losses. For the past years, the industry in the food business is growing fast, so we're having problems with high commercial rental fees, decreasing food traffic, malls congested with food kiosks and stalls, and in our country, there is a huge percentage of unemployment. Our company aims to revolutionize traditional franchising by offering a strategic niche in home base. We have 3 main offices monitoring our operations worldwide. And our home-based franchise model provides the following: very affordable packages, huge profit margin from 60 to 200%, low overhead expenses, low risk of business failure, fast return of investment, highly scalable, pandemic-proof, and we target Class A to C market, and we offer quality products with flavors that can surely cut across all the cultures in the world. Next year, we are aiming to expand our market further overseas and into the underserved areas in our country. We will be adding technology through a mobile app to attract more customers and offer rewards and advanced accessibility features to our partners. So, let's change the lives of millions of billions of people by helping me reach my goal of achieving and giving another perspective in the franchising business. This could be the key to their success and our success. So please come and join me on this journey. What's your plan? Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Now it's time for the jury to make your 5 minutes of questions. Who would like to start?
I will start. Thank you for the pitch. Can you once again, because I just messed up, what are you bringing? So what's the solution that you're bringing to franchises, and what exactly? I missed this point.
Okay.
What is your solution?
Okay, thank you for the question. Actually, traditionally, when we say franchising, you need to have a physical store. But in our case, we are promoting the home-based franchise, wherein anyone from Class A to C market can do or operate established business at home. So our main products are leche flan based or creme caramel, and we are continuously innovating the products. So apart from the products and flavors, we offer low risk, because apparently if you're going to do the business at home, you don't need to pay any commercial rental fees. And also there is a minimal risk of failing on this kind of business. So we offer 60 to 200% net profit in every product that our franchisees sell. So that makes their business highly scalable. And 85% of our partners actually were able to get their investment back as fast as 1 month. So
Which industries do you work basically, like mostly? Which industries? Like which industries? Like food, textile,
Yes.
or what are your food mainly? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you too.
Can you tell me about your team? It's my question again. How many people are working with you?
Okay, in our main office, We have almost 20. I am in charge with the operations, and we have 2 other offices in the Philippines. So apart from the main offices monitoring the operations, we have hundreds of commissary partners, and that's one of the reasons why we're able to expand in different countries. So we have partners who are supplying the products to the market, like for example in Dubai, New Zealand, and France.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What's the most successful product within your platform?
Okay, yeah, the product is Leche Flan. So we are innovating that specific product alone, and that makes it easy for us to sell because a lot of people know what the product is. So yeah, Leche Flan or creme caramel.
What is that?
Are you familiar with the creme caramel or custard?
Okay.
Yeah.
You said you established your existence is since when? 2016? What? 20?
Yes, I started a company last 2016, and I started a business with a minimum capital of $20 back then.
But what's your revenue right now? How was it like the past 3 years?
Okay, that's around 3 to 5 million from the year that I started.
Okay, since 2016, you mean?
Yes.
And yearly?
No. I started the franchising 2017. So 2017 up to this year, it's approximately $5 million.
Since then. And what's the projection for only this year, 2023?
For this year, it's around $600,000 only.
Mm-hmm.
If there are no more questions, then we are very, very happy that we heard your story. Thank you very much, and congratulations on, well, you already have an established business, so you just need people to help you grow. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, next up is Elvira Martiri from Cybermorphosis. I really hope that I pronounce your name correctly, but I can see two
Hello.
people. There it is. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Should I add
Perfect.
Elvira Martiri too, or she's just...
It's fine. I will go to present.
Hello, I'm here. Yes, we're both co-founders of Cybermorphosis, and Gentiana is going to represent us today. Thank you.
All right, great. Would you
So
like to share your screen?
thank you. So can you see my screen?
There it is.
Perfect. So hi everyone. I am Gentiana, one of the co-founders of Cybermorphosis, and in the upcoming 2 minutes, I'm trying to explain you what Cybermorphosis
It's not your presentation, sir. Before you start, just I want to interrupt you. It's not your presentation. We are seeing the StreamYard studio, so we are seeing what you're seeing on the stream.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. You already have it.
Right, so before your time runs out.
Yes. Can you please restart them?
Oh, yeah, sure. There you go. That's the one. Okay.
Perfect. Yes, so to get to know what cybermorphosis is, firstly, I would briefly say what is the problem that we want to solve. There is a huge gap on understanding cybersecurity necessity and implementing it in daily businesses' lives by companies. There are very poor security plan and risk documentation and treatment in place. Fine, we have a problem. How does cybermorphosis want to address this? First of all, being helpful to the businesses by providing specialized security consulting, periodical team training for all roles and levels, and personalized and ready-made regulation, GDPR compliant. What is the other solution? The innovation and what we call the one-click peace of mind is Cybermorphosis security management platform, software as a service. This platform will offer dashboards which will help you to visualize and provides reports of the security status and privacy compliance by one click for the entire organization. Cyber risk management module, a streamlined guided process for risk assessment and management of the risk, checking if you are GDPR compliant, and the policies and HR modules to check the status of your policies. How did we reach? How did we ended up on this decision that we need this type of solution? We use different methodologies, and what we ended up realizing is there is a gap on easy to use, streamlined, and what is also very important, cost-effective solutions in the market. We have a problem, we have solutions, we do have the reason why, but do we have people who want to really use it? And yes, so our very first target, we are thinking bit where we are going to implement locally and small, step by step. We are targeting firstly 5% of the e-commerces, and then going travel agency and hospitality and SMEs, firstly in Albania, because there is where we are located and where we aim to solve firstly, and then thinking big because security is a problem everywhere. We are a team mostly of security and also engineers that are very passionate and have a mission on making companies safer and more secure. And of course, finance manager and also graphic and content creator. We cannot go anywhere without them. Where are we at this moment? We are boarding our first client and also finalizing our product. What do we need from you?
Sorry, but the time is up, so I have to give.
And business development strategy. Thank you.
All right, so now it's the jury's time.
I'm always like, I feel the privilege of being the only female in the jury. Thank you, Gentiana, for a very well presentation. The idea is very on point, but what I missed is your business model. So your packages, I see your interest on going to B2C, but what are you selling? What's the packages? What is the offer? How are you gonna make money to attract the investor to invest in you and bring it the way?
Exactly. So yes, we are mostly aiming B2B. So if you can still see my screen, we are going. Are you still seeing my screen?
Yes.
Yes, perfectly. So what is the pricing strategy is going on a tri-ring level. I mentioned some of which are our packages and how we are going to monetize them and bringing services and bringing money for the company. And what is important for our tool, for our platform, is monthly subscription for managing. And on this only, there will be also different levels, and this will depend on the size of the organization and on the type of how deep they want to or how specialized dashboards and reports they would like to have. So this is how we are planning to do the pricing strategy and how to get revenues and money out of the business idea.
As I read business safety evaluation and it is for free, what is it exactly and how you do it? How do you do that?
Yes. So I mentioned that there is a very big gap on understanding the necessity of the cybersecurity. So what we firstly would like to let the companies know what is their level of security or how safe they are operating. So there is a module or where we are going to assess each and every aspect what the company needs in order to be safe and secure operating globally or operating locally, wherever you operate. If you are a company, you deal with data, you have to deal with security. There is no other way to go with it. So firstly, we'd like to let them know where they are by helping them and with them checking and assessing what they already have in place and what they will need further in order to enable them to operate safely in the daily business life.
Another question: Do you have the data of the securities, or do the companies get the data, or what's the GDPR, how it works into that? Because this is also another big point. So is that you, or will be the owner of the company that you will be working with?
No, so what will be for sure is the owner of the data will be the companies itself. We are aiming to offer a security solution and we'd like to be compliant what we are offering. So absolutely everything will be GDPR compliant. We will assess with them, but the owner of the data are only the companies. We do not have any access at all of this data. Otherwise, what's the meaning of providing a security solution if we are not respecting at first place the GDPR and the compliance rules?
Any more questions?
Thank you for your pitch, but I'm not really sure what a USP is, because there are a lot of cybersecurity advisors, I would say, out there.
Yes.
But yeah, can you tell us in like 2 sentences what a USP is?
Yes, perfectly. Thank you very much for your question, because what I would really try to distinguish here is there are a lot of solutions that go on networking on other layers. What we aim here is going directly on the application layer. So how you can build and monitor and have secure system in your house, like in your organization, starting from this level. And we started firstly in Albania, the checking, and also in the region. There are no similar solutions there. There are globally other solutions, as I mentioned, which go on the other levels. And for me as a security engineer, it doesn't matter how great firewalls you put in place. It doesn't matter how great security policies you put in place. If you don't validate that field coming from the user, like really going such an easy stuff, then everything's it's going to be broken. That's what we want to, how you can design and how you can build and how you can manage secure systems.
Sorry, but 5 minutes are up, so sorry about that. But we have to cut you short here. Thank you very much for being here, and congratulations on your great business.
Thank you.
Stay in the stream. Don't go anywhere.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, next up is ClearChain and the Ira Suleimani from ClearChain, or is that the two of you?
Yes, can you see me?
Yes, and we can hear you
Okay.
perfectly loud and clear.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
Here's your screen.
perfect. Can you see everything all right?
We are what we eat. That's what we read.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so food is essential, but today it is becoming a problem more and more relevant for our planet. Let me show you why. If food waste were a country, it would be the third most polluting country in the world, with 2.5 billion tons of food lost or wasted every year. These numbers are quite alarming, and with ClearChain, we want to build the first steps to help and decrease them. We have built a tracking system based on blockchain for agri-food companies to safely track their products and preserve their quality throughout the entire delivery process. So how do we do this? By putting the ClearChain box embedded with several sensors inside every batch that needs to be delivered. In this way, producers will be able to check in real time from our web app, not only the position, but also temperature, humidity, brightness, and vibrations, all essential parameters for preserving the quality and freshness of products. But still, how can I be sure that all this information is real and not counterfeit? Easy, we are storing all the information acquired by our sensors on a blockchain platform. In this way, every data is unalterable and timestamped. Finally, we count on drastically reducing food loss and waste by creating a digital twin to be able to suggest which batch to consume or sell first based on the conditions it has traveled. To our clients, we will not sell our boxes directly, but our service. And we will offer subscription plans that leverage on the risk associated with the loss of every batch during their deliveries. Compared to the other companies, our only one solution is extremely safe, and our real-life tracking puts quality of products first. In this moment, we are looking for more companies to test our prototype, which is ready and fully working, in order to build a stronger validation and pinpoint the best product for our go-to-market strategy. To start, we will need around 150,000 euros. And finally, this is our amazing team. We all come from very different backgrounds, and this has always helped us to tackle problems from different perspectives. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hira. Just about time. Great. So now the jury's 5 minutes to ask you all the questions, if they have any.
Okay, I stop the presentation?
Yeah, I can remove it
Okay,
for you.
thanks.
I'm afraid you answered all their questions.
I mean, I do have a question here. So, who is storing the box into the food containers or into the batch? And so, what is the exact process of the workflow of the whole chain?
Yes, so we will send the boxes to the companies, so to the producers that need them, and then they will place the boxes in the batches that they want to track. And then the boxes will be sent back to the producers and to be ready to be used for another delivery.
And how much does one box cost?
So at the moment, we don't have a fixed price for the box because it's just a prototype. So the price is much higher to what it will be once we produce it industrially. At the moment, the prototype is around 100 euros, but the final product will be less than half of that. And we are already working on the industrial product. So, but as I said, we don't count on showing the price of the box for the customers because we count on lowering the entry barriers in this way. We will sell them the service associated with the box, and the subscription plans, they will be based on how many deliveries the companies do in a month, but especially, as I was saying, on the risk associated with every delivery they have, because depending on what type of product and how perishable it is, the risk of losing a batch is much higher, and the cost of losing a batch is much higher for some companies.
One last question from me. So the first number you showed on the first page, the, I don't know, billions that are wasted and lost. So that's the number that is wasted and lost during transport, I guess? Or
Yes,
all wasted, or just between the transport of it, the food that is wasted by transport. And my question would be, so how much will be saved by your box?
Yes, so I can show you the 2.5 billion that I show you at the very beginning is the food wasted globally, not only from transportation. From transportation, I can share the screen again. But just in Europe, the estimated waste in transport and storage is around 22 billion. And we count on saving with the companies that we have tested to save at least 70% of their monthly losses at the moment. Hopefully 70%. We count on saving more, but at the moment, because we're still testing and assessing the product, we're just stopping at 70, but we count to save more than 70 of their monthly losses.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ira, for the presentation. My question would be, you mentioned that you had already some tested clients that you work with. Can you share with us their feedbacks and their stories? How did they like it, and what was the estimation of the whole process?
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you for the question. So our very idea started from a problem, actually. So a hackathon where some agri-food companies presented the problem of tracking. So at the very beginning, we actually started from the problem, but our final product is the result of the test that we have done with the producers and their necessities. So that's why we're still doing our validation process to make it as fitable as possible for the problems that we see in real life. So it depends on the company. Let's say that most of them needs temperature and the GPS tracking, humidity as well. We are doing some tests in this moment with a cheese company, and humidity is a very important part as well. Maybe in the next the product after the upgrade of our product, we count on doing a componentable box. So maybe companies can choose just temperature or humidity. In this way, we can also enlarge our market. But all of them have confirmed the necessity of a better tracking system, and all the problems that we are trying to solve are actually relatable for them.
Okay, one last very short questions. Can you micro-size your boxes?
Yes, of course. In this moment, it's like this big, but we count on having a box that has the dimensions of a thicker smartphone. So that will be our goal at the moment. So the final product will have those dimensions, a thicker phone.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Stay in the stream, don't go too far. Okay. Next up, we've got our live presenter here. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Feliana on stage already here. Here's your presenter. I'm going to put on your presentation. There you go. No, sorry. Okay. There we go. And you don't have, it's just a PDF, right? Okay. All right. Okay, just hit. There you go. And then there is back. All right. And you can stand there. And you can see yourself. I'm going to move out because the stage is yours. Would you like a table to put that on? We can bring a table for you. Okay.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Feliana Citra Dewi, the founder of Libert, a solution to get you free and greener delivery. Do you remember when you want to buy $15 of t-shirt and then you need to pay $5 delivery? Well, this is not worth it. But when it's arrived, it is a huge box like this and filled with all of these waste. Worse than what you see is what you don't see. 25% of the CO2 emitted in the city, it's because of our merchandise shipping. It's not good for your wallet, it's not good for the planet, but also it's not good for the e-commerce brand that suffer from the abandoned chart because people don't want to pay shipping, up to 60%. We have the solution for you. Libert, we are the Uber pool of shipping. We group people who want to buy online together so they can pass the minimum required by the website to get free shipping. So 3-in-1 boxes, 2-in-1 delivery, we also reducing, of course, all the waste. The result is for the user, it's very simple. Get free and greener shipping. But for the e-commerce website, also reducing their abandoned chart due to shipping costs. And also comply with the ESG norm of European Parliament, reducing CO2. For the transporter, the courier, reducing, of course, environmental print, but also reducing cost and complexity in the last mile delivery. And for the, of course, planet, CO2, packaging, plastic, less, all of that. And our business model, very simple. We help e-commerce brand to reduce their abandoned chart, so they will be the one who pay us commission between 7 to 12% for all of the purchase come from Libert. Today, we already have more than 150 affiliate brand with us. Under only 3 months, 5,000 users, 80% of loyalty. But our strength, of course, our team. We are all serial co-founder, serial entrepreneur. My COO from IBM, my CMO come from Microsoft. I come from Indonesia, and I have 4 master degree from top French school, from L'Oreal and Randstad Business Manager. But now I want to create this solution that will disrupt the e-commerce market, that make it cheaper and greener. Our ask, 400,000 euro. Thank you.
Thanks. I do have a few questions about the process itself. So how do you do that? So are they ordering together, and how is the invoicing? How it is afterwards, after the shipping?
Sure, with pleasure. Of course, the detail is very simple. We started with application. So it's like Tinder for shipping. We match people in the same neighborhood who want to buy in the same website. We match them. And then one person receive, and then after that, they meet each other to finally dispatch their order. But what we want to do now with the investment is to scale. So create our API that we will integrate directly in the e-commerce website in the checkout. So there will be a shipping option of FedEx, and then also a UPS, and then of course Livered, that is free and also greener, that people can choose. Our algorithm will match them, and then after that we will communicate with them and guarantee the securitization between the transaction.
So each person is doing the invoicing itself?
Yes.
And what about insurance, or if trust issues, or how to?
Exactly. That's why we are here, right? If we want just to find people to buy online together, post on Facebook, post on Instagram, who will guarantee that nobody will trick you? But we are here for that. Since the very beginning with our application, for example, we have the system of digital wallet, so that nobody can trick nobody. The payment will be kept until all the item will be dispatched. Now, with our system integrating into e-commerce, we collaborate directly with their payment system. So until all the delivery will be done, the payment will be locked. So everybody will be secure.
I just want to add on this question. I mean, in Europe, in the EU, it's fine, but what about customs? Right, so let's say I'm gonna order something from Indonesia.
Yeah.
With a bunch of other people. How are you dealing with customs then?
Well, actually, the idea is just to pass the minimum required by the website to get free shipping, right? For example, there is a website from Indonesia, above 150 euro, you will get free shipping. After that, probably there will be a tax, but sometimes it's included as well. But if there will be a tax, there will be a sharing. But for now, we focus locally, mostly like with e-commerce brand in France and also in Europe. Some in the US started.
Thank you for your pitch. My question would be, can you go to the last call to action? What you're looking for, the money, what you will be needing to do?
Sure, thank you. Yeah, so we will need a 400,000 euro in order to scale. Like I said, that we are now having our B2B product, which is the API that we can insert into e-commerce website. And what we want is actually strengthen our team. So recruiting at least 3 people, product owner, sales, and also a developer to enforce our CTO that can make sure that this product working with the big brand, because now big brand come to us. They also want to reduce their abandon charge. They want to reduce their CO2. So we want to make sure that the product is the quality, right? So we will need to hire people and also put the marketing system so that our product will be available and also feasible.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. It's a 7% or 12% commission. Is not too high for the e-commerce company to pay.
Well, back then our system is affiliation. Very simple. When e-commerce brand want to market, they will put a ton of money, and then the conversion rate 3%, which means that, for example, 100 people will come to the website. There is 10 people will put the things in the basket, and then 7 people drop them. 5 to 6 people drop them because they don't want to pay shipping. This is what we capture. Finally, they will only pay us when there is someone who really finalize their purchase. It's even more simple than a marketing and also cheaper for them.
Like a Groupon.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No more questions? Okay. Okay, if there are no more questions, then we are moving on to, do you need help? Sorry.
Thank you. Shipping cost.
The shipping cost, yes. Great. So we are moving on to the next team, which is M Cubed, and I really hope that they can hear us. M Cubed, where are you? I'm looking for Maria, and she's already there. You go. Okay, M Cubed. Can you hear
Hello.
us?
Hi.
Hi, we can hear you. We can see you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good, good, good. We turned on the volume. We turned up the volume a little bit more, so you might be able to hear us more.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. Now, the last sentence that you said, we didn't hear everything. We'll try our best.
Okay. Do you want to share your screen?
Of course. Give us a minute. Share screen. Can you see your screen?
It's already on.
Cool. All right. We are Maria and Eleni, co-founders of M Cubed. We have developed a farm tracking system that focuses on the traceability of meat and dairy products. Currently undergoing testing on cows and goats in Greece, our wearable device paired with an app aims to revolutionize the lives of farmers and consumer habits. In line with the growing trend of food transparency and reduced meat and dairy intake, our focus on traceability, prioritizing animal well-being, fosters sustainable practices that resonate with consumers. Our system empowers farmers by offering real-time location and vital data, fostering improved animal care and transparency for a positive shift in agriculture. The monitoring of vital signs supports optimal breeding, early problem detection, and stress minimization, ultimately enhancing overall production quality. Recognizing the rising consumer concern for animal welfare and its impact on product quality, we bridge the gap by providing accessible data through a QR code scan on product packaging. This allows consumers to confidently choose ethically produced, high-quality products. We are seeking a 100,000 investment to propel our venture into the final stages of R&D, advance the production of our product, and implement a robust marketing strategy, which includes forging strategic partnerships. Our solution is adaptable to both large and small-scale farming operations. By gathering data directly from the source, farmers gain a comprehensive overview of their herd, establishing a direct connection with consumers and providing complete transparency. Furthermore, our solution incentivizes sustainable choices, offering long-term rewards for farmers committed to environmentally responsible practices. Our team of 3 has a proven track record. In the past 3 years, we developed and marketed a pet GPS tracker, leveraging its technology to seamlessly transition to our farm tracking system. United by a passion for animal well-being and creative...
Time is up. Yeah, sorry about that. But I'm pretty sure that the jury will ask you all the questions that were left off. Okay.
All right, yes.
Do you want me to remove the screen? You removed it already. So, jury, it's your 5 minutes now. They have a lot to share. I have to come short.
Thank you for your pitch. So it's kind of like an Apple Watch for cows, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Some parts of it. How much does a tracker cost then, the farmer?
For now, our trackers cost about 150 euros. Of course, our aim is to lower that price so that it's accessible for everyone. Our goal is to be under 100 euros per piece.
I suppose you have a software behind it too, right?
Of course.
So do you charge? What's your business plan exactly? Do you charge for the software too and the tracker? Like, how does it work?
Yeah, there is the first purchase of the device actually, and then there is a recurring revenue through subscriptions for the use of the software.
How much is that?
Our prices now are varying from 4 euros to 6 euros per month for every device, but there is the charges change scaling depending on how many devices each user has.
I think maybe last slide is missing that, but what do you need?
Sorry, we couldn't hear you.
What do you need?
We need an investment of 100K for finalizing our R&D. We need more testing and reaching the final product, and marketing this product.
So, how far is your product? So, as you say, you just need 100K for finalizing it. So you have already prototypes.
If I understood the question correctly, we have an MVP that we're currently testing. We understand that we will need changes and testing again for this product. Did I get the question correctly?
Yeah, thanks. Do you really think that 100K are enough?
Based on our current modeling, let's say financial modeling, we think they are enough for the first stages of marketing, like entering the farming market.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have a patent or some protection for your product?
Sorry, I couldn't get that.
Do you have a patent or some protection for your product to or not yet?
Again, if I got that correctly, Maria, did you get it? I don't think so.
Do you have a patent or a license or anything like that already?
We have another. This licensing. What? Patent? No, we haven't filed for a patent yet.
Okay, thank you.
What about competition? So is there any product like that out already in the market maybe?
Current solutions that are in the market, they focus on larger scales, on large scale farming. They don't cater to small farmers as well. And their solutions also need implementation of installation of antennas and complete systems that our product doesn't need to do that because it works with satellites pretty much. Also, there is no connection between the farmers and the consumers directly, which is what we aim to do. We want to connect the farmer to the consumer. So all the data gathered will not only be used by the farmers, but also will be available to the consumer so that they are assured of the quality of life of the animals where their products came from.
Okay, very last question. Have you already talked with farmers? Do they really want to have such a product? Because I think they are happy with their sales.
We couldn't hear you.
Did you talk already with farmers? Do they really want to use such a service?
Yeah, we're already collaborating with some small-scale farmers in Greece, and also we're about to start a pilot program in Kenya with the microfinancing company called Infuyo. They are really eager for a solution like that because their herds and their animals mean everything for them. It's not just some animals. They want to ensure the quality of their product, and they will be able to charge more for the quality of the product.
Okay, thank you. We had the last question too. So thank you very much for your time and congratulations on your innovative new business.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
good luck
much.
to you. Stay in the stream. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, next up, we've got Fortitude, and we only have 4 more pitches left. So Fortitude, and Kieva is already here, and she already shared her screen. Great. Hello, Kieva.
Hello. Good day, everyone.
Hear you very well.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay. Can I start?
Yes. Good luck.
Hi. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Kiva Krisamuso, founder and CEO of Fortitude, a digital platform that provides holistic reproductive health support for women. The WHO predicts a global shortfall of 10 million health workers by 2030. But guess who will continue to get the shorter end of the stick? Women. As a woman diagnosed with PCOS myself, I've experienced firsthand how hard it is for women to find holistic and empathetic reproductive health support. And Fortitude is solving this by strengthening the first point of contact when women notice symptoms. We have an anonymous community that promotes open dialogue without the fear of stigma. And when women discuss on our platform, our algorithm recommends care, either in form of self-paced programs or telemedicine. This solution reduces the workload of doctors by up to 60%, but it also eliminates the stigma that women feel and could improve their care outcomes over the long term. On top of this, we're taking into account how women want to be served, which is community, and we have science to back this up. There are other players trying to solve this problem, but we win on being tailored for women's health and being inclusive for Africans. We make money by taking 25% on average on transactions on our platform. And with over 85 million women in urban Africa of childbearing age, this is a $2 billion opportunity. We project a 5% market share by end of year 5, but we'll also continue to expand our market share even into global markets beyond Africa. We also plan to expand our revenue streams by partnering with employers and insurance providers to ease our market penetration. We're currently in alpha testing, and we'll be launching an open beta in about 2 weeks to our waitlist of 1,000 plus women. I'm the team lead. I'm a medical doctor. I also have a background in marketing, and my team also has experience building similar products in health tech and fintech. We're currently raising 150K to get us to over the next 12 months to 100K users. And we're also seeking introductions to mentors and key stakeholders in the health tech space. And we hope you join us on this journey to cause change for women's health across the world. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
Can I already ask?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Very interesting. Thank you for your pitch. I was just wondering, I have a bunch of questions. The first one would be, who are you exactly targeting with your solution?
Okay, thank you very much. We're targeting women of childbearing age in urban regions. So I say urban to semi-urban, specifically because we're using an approach that requires people to have a smartphone. But in terms of our target markets, like the problem they have, we're starting with 2 key market segments. We're targeting women with PCOS first, and also women in the postpartum phase. We're starting with these market segments because they've shown like a very urgent need for support that isn't currently available in the traditional healthcare system. And then over time, we start to expand to other problem areas like pregnancy, providing online antenatal services, and the rest. But that's where we're starting from. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, thank you. And also, but is a solution offering some kind of personalized therapeutic support? And then if that doesn't help, a telehealth solution, as in a video consultation or whatever, is that like the journey that I would make if I use your solution? Or
Okay,
like what is that solution if I use it as a patient?
Okay, I want to be sure I got the question correctly. You're asking if we offer personalized therapeutic support.
Yeah, just in general, like what would be the journey I would take if I want to use the app? It's like, who am I prescribed the app, or like how does it work?
All right. So for example, with our SEO efforts, if you were searching, for the answer to a question on the internet, we would pop up in the results, either based off of our paid ads or SEO, right? So when you land on our website, it will lead you to the app. Now, we you get a preview of the answer to the question you're looking for, because our forum would have like SEO efforts. So once you get on the app, you download the app, you get on the app, you can continue those interactions, join a support group, for example. What then happens is you get personalized recommendations on other groups you could join, or a consultant that you could speak to, like an expert, a healthcare expert on the platform as well. So we kind of give you, we lead you towards the results that will work best for you. We also have some self-assessment tools as well that could help you, it ends with a call to action letting you know, okay, take this program or book a consult with this expert. So that's the use of the...
One last question for me. Because in health, in the health sector, the opportunity costs for patients are very high. So I was just wondering, how much does the app cost if I use it, and who is paying it?
So do you mean the ads or the services we're providing?
If I want to use the app, so like, does it cost something for me, or is it the payer as a social security system, for example, in a different country? Like, who is it?
Okay, so we're starting off with the consumer. That's the woman who needs the service would pay for it. That's where we're starting from. However, within the next 12 months, we hope to reach out to employers to offer our services as a benefit package to the women on their platform. This is something they would be interested in, also because it improves employee productivity. Also, another area we plan to cover is, for example, family planning, contraception. Women being able to plan all of these things kind of improves retention. So we think that there are selling points for employers to want to partner with us. And also we plan to reach out to insurance providers. Here in Africa, there's something called microinsurance. So there's a way we can partner with insurance providers to make it easier for women to pay for these services that we provide.
Thank you for your pitch. So my question would be basically, which is the market that you want to start once again? So where is your target market right now? And as you are saying, so basically the people, like the women that have money and have the possibility to get all information through internet, but also consultancy through medical consults, they could pay this by themselves. Would it be possible that you could offer this on a other market that need that, so that the women that don't have much of access of the information would say? Do you think about something like that, or it's basically on payment only?
So I think that your first question, which I got clearly, was the market segments we're starting with. PCOS and postpartum were the areas I mentioned, and it's because of the stigma. So PCOS, typically these women present with infertility. It's something they don't feel safe to talk about in society, and so that's a unique selling point for us. The anonymity makes women feel safer to want to come on the platform, to meet other people, and join the support groups that we have. Your second question, I'm not sure I quite got that. I'm not sure what the second
So
question.
basically, you mentioned that the person who will use it will pay for that. So let's make it more clear. How much does it cost me as a user? And have you thought it that this kind of a solution, it's more needed to people and women, especially from the countries and places that don't have access to this information more than to the ones that have it already?
Okay. So we're targeting this to women in urban to semi-urban Africa, and we did do a poll. These women are already paying for similar services on online groups. So they are like online coaches that will charge them like similar amounts. One thing we're doing differently is we're also introducing regulation, because now we have healthcare providers who are partnering with, and some of these group moderators as well, who are coming on our platform to provide this service. We're looking at an average spend of like $50 to $100 in a year per user on the platform.
Great, thank you. Thank you. So I think we got the questions, we got the answers to all the questions. So thank you very much for being here, and please don't go anywhere. So, okay, the last three is coming up. So Nada Jabber from Plurn. We can see you now, we can hear you now, you're unmuted. Great. Would you like to share your screen?
Yeah, just a second. Okay. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Hello. Can I start?
Yes. Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I am Nada, the founder of the game Learn, Play, Learn, and Earn. So, the reason why we came up with this game is after we conducted a thorough research in the market, we found that a lot of people lack financial literacy and they didn't know how to manage their finances, especially the millennials and Gen Z as well. So we thought about bringing to the market new solution by combining financial concepts with gaming. So through the game, players will be solving some tasks and completing missions and levels, and everything will be done in European cities/countries. Those missions or the game in general includes financial concepts, investment, trading, forex and cryptocurrency, buying and selling properties, and how to become an entrepreneur as well. Okay, this is a video. And why now we came up with this idea? It's because we saw that people, they don't know how to manage their finances. So we thought that empowering people from an early age on how to manage their finances is a very important thing to go through life. So we are simulating a lot of real life scenarios inside the game, and we are using blockchain for the game because players will be also making money out of playing, because after completing the levels they will be getting NFTs as a certificate of completion. So it's like they got the knowledge. And the
I think you froze. Yes.
competitive.
Okay, there must be something going on with your connection. We paused the timer, so no worries. Anything else should be working fine.
Land space and through.
Yeah, let's. I'm going to remove the screen, so it might speed up the connection. And now we lost her already.
Sorry?
Sorry, you're here?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you. You were just you were lost in connection for like a minute or so, but we paused your timer. So if you know where you were left off, who remembers what were
oh my
your
God,
last
I don't
words?
know. What was the last thing you saw?
You didn't know there was. Yeah, that was the last screen that we saw. So gaming competitive landscape, that
This
was the
one?
last screen on. So yes, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're back. That's fine. That's fine.
All right. Okay. Yeah, so I was saying that competitive landscape, we have some competitors like physical board games, cash flow and Monopoly, and we have virtual game like Decentraland, and we're going to be making money out of transaction fees, marketplace, as players they will need to buy and sell some items from the marketplace, and through partnerships as well. And we're aiming for 960,000 K for the game design and development, blockchain integration, marketing campaigns, and administration as well. And we are launching the MVP at the end of this week. Our team is quite international, and we are scattered all over the world as we work remotely. And we have background in blockchain. And thank you so much for listening. And
okay, that's all. Just
okay. Yeah.
Great. So now it's the jury's time.
Okay, thank you for your pitch. I'll start with the question. You already mentioned some of their competition, but also we know that there are a lot of games out there that you listen, you play, and you learn about financial. What is your USP? What differentiates you from the other games besides the NFT winning thing that you have after completion of each of the phase?
I'm sorry, I lost the first part of the question.
So what is your USP? But what differentiates you from other competitors besides the one that you already mentioned of the NFTs, getting the NFTs and selling?
Yeah, so it's not only about NFTs. As I mentioned before, the game will be blockchain based. So players, the game is a virtual game. Those games that our competitors, they are physical games, physical board games. So the game is more interactive. So players, they will be making income through playing. So it's not just fun. They will be having fun. They will be learning, and they will be making, let's say, money out of gaming.
Yes, but there are online. There are a lot of other gamings that are made for learning process, like financial or others. So this is my very specific question is like your games, like playing parts, will be more something specific, some like tailored to the needs of the younger generation, or it's like just general. So what really differentiate besides blockchain and all of that is this part that is more interactive, because we have a lot of, I've seen a lot of apps and these kind of solutions.
Sure. So you're right, there are a lot of solutions regarding interactive games, but we're simulating real life scenarios when it comes to, for example, investment, buying, selling properties. And I didn't see in the market that we have a lot of games where they teach people or young generation on how to make an investment, how to trade in forex or in crypto, or how to become an entrepreneur. And we are simulating all these real life scenarios inside the game. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Nana. It's very interesting games. Actually, I checked that into the YouTube. But can you help me about your marketing strategy? How can you access to the PUBG gamers, youngsters to using to your games?
Yeah, thank you for your question. So the as it is like an edutainment game, we aim to give people the access to Web3. So in order to start playing the game, they will need to have a wallet, right? And we aim to teach them how to use these things step by step. So because as we see a lot of industries now, they are integrating blockchain into their system. And people, they need to get exposed to this technology as soon as possible because I guess it's the future, and this is what we are trying to teach people through the game.
And
Did I answer?
Yeah, and do you have some big sponsor for them, for some kind of FMCG companies or some fintech companies in the background? Because I think it's most important for your game.
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. I mean, for the fintech part, but we are like we are targeting a lot of partners for that.
Okay, thank you.
The main issue with gamification is mainly that you oversimplify.
I would like to add one thing. We're also. You lost me? Okay. We're also targeting some schools. And when I say we are targeting some schools, it means that we're trying to create a customized business model for each school.
Can I?
Yeah, sure. Just go ahead with your last question.
Sorry, but so what I was saying is that the main issue with gamification is oversimplifying complex issues and topics, right? And as the financial system is very complex, I was just wondering, how do you deal with like not oversimplifying it, basically, and avoiding talking about like proper issues of the financial system, the risk that you're taking, because you also have no financial expert in your team, right?
I do. My background is in finance.
Okay, great then.
Yeah.
That's perfect. But how do you deal with the oversimplifying factor?
Well, this is a very good question because I had to go myself through a lot of struggles to simplify a lot of concepts. But when we study finance, we start from a certain point as a beginner, right? So when we relate the concepts to as I said before, real life scenarios, to simplify it to people, to teenagers, to make it more clear to them. It took me time to do this, but it's not difficult. It took time, but when we link it to real life scenarios where like players or users, they can understand it, it is doable. Like through graphics, through explanations, through scenarios, they have to go through it. So yeah, that's how we solved it.
Okay, I think that would be all. So thank you very much for your thorough answers and the presentation. I'm glad that we overcame all the issues of connectivity. So stay in the stream. There is only 2 more pitches, and you will be hearing about the jury's decision. All right, we only have 2 more pitches, just like I told you. Next one is going to be Katarzyna from Poland with Sensi VR Health, and she's already here. Hello, welcome.
Hello, everyone. Could you hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Yes, okay. And I think now you can
see
see my pitch. Yeah. All right.
Ready when you are.
Sorry?
Ready when you are. So you can just start.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So 1 in 6 children in the world struggle at least with one of neurological diversity issue. Good afternoon. My name is Koba, and I would like to introduce you to our project Sensi VR. Disorders such as dyslexia, dyspraxia, ADHD, or autism syndrome can cause serious mental health problems in adulthood. Children aged 7 to 10 with this neurological diversity issue often have problems at school, caused by learning difficulties such as speech, reading, or writing skills. And physiotherapists, psychotherapists, and occupational therapists so far use traditional sensory rooms to treat those children with neurological diversity issue. However, they are very expensive, time-consuming, and not personalized to specific child needs. So this is why we create Sensi VR, which reduces therapy costs in a very playful way by using virtual reality technology. With a multisensory gamification approach, we are able to collect the biometric data such as motor speed, motion accuracy, or muscle tension. And we've inspired by Iris sensory integration method, we are able to motivate children and engage via hand tracking technology to audiovisual effects. And our core team, based on myself, who has extensive experience with launching immersive and haptic solution, and with amazing interdisciplinary team, we are now create our software to become a medical device solution. So if you are interested to help us becoming this medical device certification and create a clinical study, we invite you to our journey.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Let's hear the jury about your journey.
Thank you. Is it already being in the process of the application for a medical device at the EMA or FDA or something?
Yes, actually, no. I mean, we are now are in the process of preparing for that. We try to collect as many data as we can and prepare technology or documentation and other documentations. I'm now in incubator program, which prepare me for that, like a medical incubator in Germany. But we would like to by like collecting those data already go for international markets. So we try to understand which kind of nationality in Europe has different regulation needs and prepare for that before we start to applying. So this is why we are looking for money that we would like to be sure that we have enough for clinical study and clinical trials, because we would like to become class 2A at least and need proper clinical study for certification, like international clinical study, which take us at least half year in every country.
Yeah, thank you for the pitch. Very great idea. Have you already tested it, went through the process with one of children and saw the progress and saw the results of the beneficial part of using the process and the VR classes and the play games and stuff what you use there?
Yeah, that's the good question. Thank you so much. I mean, it's very difficult to do that like a process because, like I mentioned, we would like to become professional medical device, and without professional trials, we are not able to create a full kind of process for development for the child, because at least this needs require a specific therapeutic approach, and working with therapists is like essential for us to find the proper results of our research. So we can imagine to create that kind of process without doing this in a clinical environment. So this is why we would like to become MDR, but already making like professional clinical evidence. At the same time, working with therapists is also essential for us, like a feedback. We can't imagine to create something in the end with therapeutic approach without including therapists from professional environment. So we have proof of concept of technology which we are using with hand tracking. But this doesn't mean we are already made any proper usability test, because the problem is also with device which we are using. We are a software company, but the device which is existing in market is still not ready and prepared for children. So our research also can be helpful for creating something which will be dedicated for children. That's the problem of the market still.
Actually, I know very well the problem because I visit all of the similar program with my son. So, but do you have some projection what will be the cost of your product and services, and could you tell me about your business model?
Yes, of course. So our business model is based on B2B approach with healthcare insurance companies. So it's very difficult question if you ask about the final price and how this gonna looks like, because for now we are working of different kinds of understanding of different models of reimbursement model, I can say, and how to become to public healthcare industry. As I can say, the price really depends on what healthcare insurances already know about the treatment, traditional treatment which already exists, and how they value what we are doing. So it's not like price for like private customer. Is the price for health insurance industry. We now, to be honest, can't say anything about that yet until we understand how much we have to invest. We're already budgeting what we are doing, but depends of how the process of manufacturing our product looks like, and our partnerships with device as well, like hardware provider, which looks like that's the answer. But I can say I'm not. I can say it's still a long journey.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Your time has ended already, so thank you very much for everything. And
thank you so much.
Please stay in the stream. There is the last speech going on. So coming up, School Tech by Edfolio and Ursel Laureno. She's going to present us. Hello, Ursel Laureno. Can you hear us?
Hi, yes, I can hear you.
Great.
Yeah, just give me a minute to upload my slide. Okay. I don't know if you can see it already. And it's uploading.
No, not really. I think it's still
Do I have a delay?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I'm not seeing your slide. Where did
yes,
you upload?
it's still processing here on my end.
There we go.
Can you see it now?
Yes. It's up.
Great.
Go ahead. The stage is yours.
Okay. Education is the lifeblood of any society. Hi, my name is Ursula Laureno. I'm the CEO and co-founder of School Tech by Edfolio. I'm also a school administrator at a small school here in Iligan City, Philippines. When COVID pandemic hit, I saw how hard it was for small to medium schools transition from face-to-face to remote learning. And it was at the time I realized that schools had to use different applications for different needs, thus making it very inefficient and expensive. And for this reason, we have developed School Tech, a simple and affordable AI-integrated all-in-one school management system designed to help increase the efficiency of school processes and decrease costs of up to 33%. So once you're done setting up your admin portal, it will automatically generate a learning management portal, making it easy for teachers to create activities and grade submissions. Also, in a few clicks, you can easily create a video conferencing room for your class. And we have just launched Feb of this year, but we already have a traction of $165,000 based on our signed contracts and for signing. Best of all, we already have schools in Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, and soon in Laos and Malaysia. We may already have a lot of existing competition, but most of the systems are either expensive and incomplete. And aside from that, School Tech is better because we are intuitive, integrated, and translatable to different languages. Plus, we are the first in the market that offered an SMS, LMS, and video conferencing in one unified system, while offering a competitive price of only $15 per student per year and a one-time setup fee tiered pricing. And just the Philippine market alone, we have a potential revenue of $6.5 million. Now, these are my co-founders, Alvin, Vector, and Bert, which makes up the leadership team with a combined expertise of 75 years in the field of technology, education, and business. And today, we're asking for $300,000 to reach $6.5 million in revenue for 10% equity in our company. Thank you so much for lending me your ear, and I'm now open to any of your questions.
Okay, who would like to start? You've got no more questions?
Okay, thank you very much for your pitch. Very on point and straight to the timing. So my question would be then, what would you need the money for? And you mentioned some of your really unique selling points, but because we know, especially in Austria, there are a lot of H2 University has their own platform, and they developed quite a lot during the pandemic and everything. But what is more specific for you besides the SMS and video camera that you will give it to the platform?
Yes, okay, thank you for that. All right, so well, actually the money that we are currently raising is for our version 2 of the system. So right now, simultaneously, we're doing the version 2 already, which is actually now targeting big universities and colleges here in the Philippines. And you just really, I'm actually surprised that when I started doing the company, my target really are small to medium schools because that's where I'm at. That's my sector. But now when we started selling, I was surprised because big colleges and universities have bigger problems that needs to be addressed. Although they have existing systems that they currently use in their university, but since they don't have that expertise to really do the entire, the processes. Most of the systems that they were able to create are just limited. So now one of the biggest university here in the Philippines are looking at school tech, and we're supposed to meet them again on the second time end of this week. And they really are very interested in using our version 2. So most of the funds that we need are for the version 2 that we are creating. And one of the other features that we have in school tech, aside from that, is currently we're doing a career predictive system targeting in trying to solve the problem of senior high school track and college course mismatch here in the Philippines, which is a huge problem currently, since we have just recently switched to the senior high school curriculum, which is about less than 10 years here in the Philippines. So, yeah. Thank you.
How do you want to, what is your marketing strategy? How do you want to plan to step into the new market, especially in European or in US market?
Yes. Since we just launched this school year, I was able to connect to someone who has a school in Thailand. So this school also has like a graduate school that has graduate students from all over the world, Africa, Asia, US. And these students also own schools in these countries. That's why one of our go-to market strategy is my network of schools and association and sales partnership across regions. So we were able to go to the ASEAN market fast because of that partner and another partner in Cambodia.
Thank you.
No more questions? Then
thank you so
thank you very much, Ursel. That would be all. And now, before the jury goes to make their decision, I would like to ask Gregor to tell us about the Vienna Business Agency, if you're up to it, or you can postpone it after your decision. Sorry.
Yes, a warm welcome from my side as well. So a bit late, but true. I'm Gregor, I'm from the Vienna Business Agency. Just a few words. So the Vienna Business Agency is the official promotion and investment agency of the city of Vienna. So within there, we support innovative projects with around 30 to 40 millions per year with real grants, and also with services. And I think one of the best services that fit in there for the international startups here is our Vienna Startup Package, where we take around 15 to 20 international startups in the later early stage for a 1 month period to Vienna. So there we help them to enter the German-speaking market, and we take the costs of accommodation, the travel costs, the costs of a co-working space, and they run through a 1 month program, and we take all of the costs of the coaches and workshops, etc. And the application right now is open, so we do the next decision around March, and the round will be in end of May, beginning of June, as there is in the first week of June the Vienna Up, which is 1 week startup festival. We are doing together with the whole Viennese startup ecosystem. So let's check viennaapp.com for the Vienna app and viennabusinessagency.at for the Vienna startup package. So thanks, and again, sorry for being late here.
Thank you. So now it's your time to make your decision.
Yeah,
And would you like to add anything else?
Yeah, just if we put it, because I see some questions about the program. It's we have a video of a Vienna festival. I'm just putting into the slide.
So much beauty to offer. Yet 70% of its total generated waste is.
Yes, sorry. It had the title Vienna. Okay. All right, so that's the program, Vienna App 24. As you heard, applications are already open and they're going to make a decision in March. So go ahead and apply. You have 50 minutes to look at the website, and in 50 minutes, the jury will make their decision, and we will be back with the decision and the results and everything else. So take your time. Please make your best decision. So, okay, thank you very much for joining us. See you in 15. I've got great news. The jury has already made their decision, so in 3 minutes, see you all back in the stream. I'm starting countdown timer for 3 minutes, so you know when to come back. So here we go. Yeah. Okay. Finally, good. You're muted. Thanks. The early chatting us. Great. So yeah, technology. Okay. So sorry about the delay. We needed just 1 more minute to finalize the presentation, and we've got the decision. So I'm going to share my screen. Great. And once for all, let's see all the finalists here. So we saw Nolimba from Indonesia, What's Your Plan from the Philippines, Cybermorphosis from Albania, Clearchain from Italy, Liver from France, and Cube from Greece, Fortitude from Nigeria, Player from Italy, CVR Health from Poland, and Schooltech by Adfolio from the Philippines. So you can see that it was truly global. So congratulations everyone, and thank you for making the effort from coming all the way from all these different time zones. It was really great hearing you and seeing how good you're going to shape the world. Okay, let's see the third place. The winners will be publicized. All of the Women Startup Competition press releases and Women Startup Competition will help you to find investment, market partners, and professional mentors over the next 3 months. This year, for the first time, all 3 winners will receive one Women Startup Founder card, which will give them access to a range of extra discounts and services for years to come. Here you go. These are the cards like that. Okay, the third one is going to be, drum rolls, CVR Health from Poland. Congratulations. You're the third place. The second place goes to Nolimba. The first presenter goes the second place. And the last one is going to be, are we going to have the confetti or anything? No. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, the first one goes to Clearchain. Congratulations, Clearchain. You're the best today. I wish you all the best of luck. And thank you very much for joining us. And congratulations. Enter all the other pitches. You heard we are in a startup competition. Is going to, the registrations are already open. Please visit this place, Future Health Hub Lab, because this is amazing. This is really good. You're offering co-working spaces as well, or? No, it's no problem. You can come and work from here. It's okay. This is really good. So thank you very much for having us, and this was a great venue for the event. I'm really sad that all of those. This is one of the disappointing parts of the hybrid events, that you can't join us for networking, sharing a coffee and talks over. But we are going to. Yeah, you can do that at home. Yeah. Exchange email addresses and talk with others, because you're the network, you can help each other. Okay, I was Almos Barta. I was the MC of this competition. Thank you very much, and see you next year. Goodbye.